So let's stop this. This is irresponsible spending by the federal government.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Senator Joni Ernst, she's a Republican from Iowa. She outlines her plans to cut federal spending and waste as she's set to chair the Senate DOGE Caucus. Y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe as you watch this clip from Fox News.
She won her Senate seat on a promise to cut waste, and now Joni Ernst is set to be the top Senate watch DOGE, chairing the new Department of Government Efficiency Caucus, helping us cut trillions. And she's wasting no time getting to work, already meeting with President-elect Trump, Elon Musk, and incoming Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick yesterday at Mar-a-Lago. Joining us now with more is Senator Joni Ernst. Senator, thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's great to be with you, Charlie. I'm so excited about this project.
Yeah, so I was excited when I saw that you were going to be taking over be the Senate point person, because I know you have, no one has devoted more effort than you have to going after exactly this kind of waste. And you probably know more than anybody else about where all the bodies are buried when it comes to federal government waste.
Yes, absolutely, Charlie. When I went into the United States Senate 10 years ago, my promise was to make them squeal. And we are doing just that with the Department of Government Efficiency. I have 10 years worth of work on waste projects. My Squeal Awards go out every single month, where I am identifying waste, fraud, abuse within the federal government, and then proposing the solutions to end that waste. So just for a few examples, some of the train systems that we have in California, our U.S. taxpayers pay for those. There is one train project that costs our taxpayers $1.8 million a day, Charlie, and it is not scheduled to be completed for over a decade. So let's stop this. This is irresponsible spending by the federal government. We can talk about the telework activities that we have seen over the course of the last 3 years, and federal government employees that are simply not working. They don't want the transparency. They don't want us to know that they're only working maybe 10 hours a week. We can talk about the vacant buildings that cost us $8 billion a year, not to include the maintenance, which is nearly that much as well every single year. So there are so many areas. And through these meetings, I sat down with Vivek Ramaswamy this last week, provided him with a blueprint of $2 trillion of savings nearly immediately, was able to meet with Howard Lutnick, Elon, and of course our great next president of the United States, Donald Trump, and visit with them about the goals of DOGE and how we can take all of the research that has been done in my office over the last decade and provide them a very clear blueprint for success.
Obviously you've had plenty of successes in your efforts, but it's maddening how hard it is to actually get a lot of these things done. How hopeful are you that with this DOGE effort that you'll be able to sort of get rid of a much higher percentage of the stuff that you do expose?
Well, Charlie, that's a great point. It is very difficult, and I have run up against so many different obstacles when proposing legislation to fix some of these spending issues. And what I would point out to the American taxpayers and your viewers is that those that are pushing against cutting this waste out are usually the fat cats that are actually enjoying this government waste. So there's a lot of spending. I have found some good partners on the Democratic side, but we need to see them much more engaged, like going after federal workers who don't want to be tracked when they're teleworking. I've got a great bill that Gary Peters has joined on. So I know that there are partners, but we look forward to working with the caucus and making sure that DOGE is successful.
Well, keep up the good work, and we thank you, Senator Ernst. Make them squeal.
Wow. Okay, so let me get this straight. We're spending how many million per day on a train system in California. The teleworkers, guys. The teleworkers. Wow. Dude, I love this because they're bringing in Elon Musk, right? And what did Elon Musk do to Twitter? This guy got in there and trimmed that company down. I mean, Twitter completely... What do you cut? 70%? Is it 80, 70, 80% of the workforce gone? Eliminated. And the company's still going, still running. It's just as good as it ever was. It's now X, right? But 70% gone. And this is what it sounds like to me with the teleworkers. The people in the U.S. government that are still working remotely, right? Still working, I should say, working. And they don't want any kind of transparency or anything because they're not actually doing anything except getting a paycheck from the U.S. government every single month on the taxpayers' dime. That's the kind of government waste. Did you hear that number? That was a super interesting number to me. $2 trillion, guys. $2 trillion that she's already identified. Imagine the U.S. government saving $2 trillion in spending in a year. That's absolutely insane, unprecedented. People don't understand. It takes people like her, it takes people like Joni, takes people like Elon Musk, takes people like Vivek, takes people like this to get in there. Let's cut, in her words, let's make them squeal. Let's make them squeal. Guys, like, comment, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. I do want to read a few comments from the video itself that posted on Fox News's account. Listen to some of the comments here. So, very first comment at the very top. Foreign wars, while the U.S. is being invaded, is irresponsible spending. So she didn't, of course, talk any about the money that we're sending to Ukraine, that we're sending to Israel to fight foreign wars. And of course, this is referencing the invasion or the open border that we have to the south, as we're letting everyone and their mom into America. So that's what they're referring to here. And then the second comment here: the libs out there haven't accepted that they lost yet, but senators like this will actually help them keep the MAGA train rolling. That's right, keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep that MAGA train rolling 4 more years. Let's go. Irresponsible, this is the next comment here. Irresponsible spending? Lol. That's all the government does. Man. Love it, guys. So this is just fantastic because if Elon Musk can go in there and cut down things like teleworkers and stuff and can start cutting things like this massive train project, and cut one train project, California, not going to be done for 10 years, costing taxpayers millions of dollars every day. Vacant buildings, that's something she mentioned. Imagine that, guys, that we as the taxpayers of this fine country are paying every single day to keep buildings serviced for the U.S. government that nobody is in. The only people that show up to these buildings are the cleaning crews every single week, getting paid by the U.S. government to maintain these buildings. They're cutting the lawn, they're trimming the hedges, they're mopping the floors. Nobody is in these buildings, vacant buildings. And taxpayer money, your money, my money, is going to maintain these buildings. Absolutely crazy, insane. We need people like this in the U.S. government that can start cutting this waste. I'm so excited about Doge, guys. Of all the things, I was already excited for Trump winning. But then when they rolled out this Doge effort, I was like, let's go. Let's go. All right. Don't forget, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about Doge, what you think about MAGA, what you think about this video that we watched. Leave a like. It really helps out the channel, helps out that YouTube algorithm to get this video out to more people. So I appreciate all the support, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another video. Y'all take it easy. Peace.